Hi, I'm getting this video to you late. It's me, Grant the Movie and TV Guy. Hello. This is not going to be a long video, because I'm doing it while I'm still on a high. So basically, first off I want to say, yes, Rick and Morty, when Season 5 is done, we'll do a review. I did watch the season premiere. Holy God, that was funny. No one gives a crap, nerd! Dude, the nuts. We don't need your stripped down metaphysical Sundance bullshit. I love Rick and Morty. Anyway. Oh. Jerry and Beth trying to get it on with friggin' Namor, King of the Sea. Alright. That was really funny. Alright. I also love that the whole thing was like a gigantic Narnia parody. Brilliant. Like, well, at least in like the universe it goes to, just how it evolves. I love you, Rick and Morty. And no, I'm not one of those toxic fans who nearly burned down a McDonald's over Szechuan sauce. However, I have a story about that at the end of this video. Alright, but we're not talking about Rick and Morty. We are talking about something that is light years away from Rick and Morty, literally, maybe even interdimensional, and that is Big Shot. Now, before we begin, I do have another quick little thing I don't want to forget about. So, for those of you, maybe like the one or two of you who subscribe to me here or watch me regularly and follow me on Letterboxd, you may notice that in my 12 Mighty Orphans 1, 2, 3 video, I gave it 3 stars. In my Letterboxd review, it's 2.5. That's because I do these videos first, and then I do the review, and in the 20 minutes, it's like, you know, this movie wasn't as good, it doesn't deserve 3 stars. So I went, this is a low rental at best, so it's a 2.5. So I'm just updating my score. 12 Mighty Orphans 1, 2, 3 gets 2.5 stars, not 3 stars out of 5. It's down the middle. So, okay, we're going to be talking about a show, movie than TV, that's what we do. You're going to be talking about a show called, just in its first season, it's called Big Shot. Big Shot, which airs on Disney Plus. First season is done. Haven't confirmed a season 2, but I kind of maybe want one. The show is co-created by David E. Kelley, who also made another show that I quite liked this season with Big in the title, Big Sky. This is light years from that. And it's co-created, of all things, by Brad Garrett. That's right. Robert from Everybody Loves Raymond. And for those kids who are later on, he was the Easter Island head dude from that museum. Dum Dum, you give me gum gum. That guy. So you in trouble now, Dum Dum? You better run from Attila the Hun Hun. Sorry, this whole video's all over the place. So what's Big Shot about? Speaking of nostalgia, the lead, Brad Garrett is not the lead in this, although maybe he was at one point. I didn't really know but basically it stars John Stamos, that's right, Uncle Jesse, aka the best part of Full House, playing a guy named Coach Marvin Korn. He is a hot-headed basketball coach who kind of blows his shot, throws, gets too hot and heavy during one of his games, throws a chair in anger, loses his position at this coaching job, and he's offered, he goes, this is your last shot, Korn, but you're going to coach girls basketball at a high school, which the principal of is Yvette Nicole Brown. That's right, from Drake and Josh and Community. Wonderfully funny lady. And she tells him, and very good actor, she tells him, all right, you know, you're going to do this. So he's a big shot, and he's not a person who understands emotions. He's a very hard dude who has to cater to the whims of not only athletes, but a girls' high school basketball team during the most hormonal, awful time in their life. This should go well. For those of you who are wondering, didn't Grant just make a joke about this at the beginning of his 12 Mighty Orphans, these sports formulas? I did. 12 Mighty Orphans is an example of how you do this relatively poorly. Big Shot, especially as it went along, is an example of how you do it pretty damn well. I like this show. So, it's an hour-long series. I really liked the relationship between Coach Korn and the girls on the team. The young actresses do a really good job of playing off of him. But it's also a story that goes a little deeper. It's not just about this coach's redemption, but it's also about the problems of these young women in high school and their friendships and sort of betrayals. There's also a really moving LGBTQ kind of subplot involving one of the girls and kind of like a theater kid. There's another really terrific subplot involving one of the girls on the team. Her parentage, particularly if her aunt is really her aunt. Very, very powerful stuff. It's funny at times. It's very sad at others. There's kind of a not a lot to say about it other than I really liked it. Big Shot, but it still has some things to work out. Some things are a little long in the tooth. Pacing could be a little better. It maybe didn't need to be an hour each. That's kind of the problem with a lot of streaming shows, is they could probably shave off about 10 minutes per episode. But regardless, some really strong little like walk-in roles from, like, again, Yvette Nicole Brown. You got people like Jessalyn Gelzig. You got like Cameron Manheim shows up a couple episodes. She's always great to watch. Fun character actor. You see, people coming in and out of it. John Stamos is solid. So yeah, it's a good show. It's an overall a very good show for the family. I mean, everyone can watch it. I also thought the actress who played Marvin Korn's daughter, who becomes a bigger character as we went on, really terrific, and her scenes with very terrific young actress, and her scenes with him really worked. Especially one involving her role in a school play and how it relates to her relationship with her dad. And there's like kind of a big, you'll know when you see it. It's toward the end of the season. That's gonna cover. I'm gonna give Big Shot 4 stars. I really enjoyed this series. I would love a season 2. Let's do it. We're getting a season 2 of Big Sky. Why not the other big show by David E. Kelly? Get a season 2 for that. So now my funny story. All right, I'm gonna give it. Did I say what the score was? 4 stars. All right. It's 3 a.m. ish, guys. That's it. 4 stars. Before we get to the story, I just want to let you know, there's a reason there's an unopened Mountain Dew can by my bed. It's because tonight is Grant's great cramming for nothing. That's right. I am going to be staying up all night long. I'm going to use my horrible insomnia to my advantage, and I'm going to pay for it tomorrow. But that is so that on Tuesday I can get up bright and early for you guys to go out of town to go check out a movie that I've been waiting for. I don't know if you guys have. The Sparks Brothers. I can't wait to see this flick. I'm seeing it Tuesday morning. And I'll get, because I'm going out of the way and it's a long film, it's about 2.5 hours, I'm going to be back probably in the early evening, around there, doing a review. Also this week, we're going to be checking out F9. In the next couple weeks, we're going to be checking out F9. I also wanted to check out this week at some point, there's a new comedy starring Eliza Schlesinger on Netflix called Good on Paper. I thought I'd check that out. I'm also going to watch the new Disney Plus documentary film Wolfgang about Wolfgang Puck. I was also thinking about checking out, and also 29th, Zola. Also that week I was going to watch the new adult animated cartoon movie, America the Motion Picture. That looks like fun. We're going to talk about No Sudden Move, Werewolves Within. On the 4th of July weekend, we're going to talk about No Sudden Move, Werewolves Within, The Boss Baby 2, The Forever Purge, Summer of Soul. What am I missing? I'm trying to remember. The Tomorrow War, and then also Fear Street Part 1 of the Fear Street trilogy, subtitled 1994. So and others to come. We're probably going to get some more movies in there too, probably this weekend. So, and yeah, also in the coming weeks, Black Widow, Loki Season 1. I'm thinking, I Think You Should Leave with Tim Robinson Season 2, probably. Atypical Season 4. Rick and Morty Season 5. Toucan Birdie Season 2. All coming down the pipe. And High School Musical, the musical series Season 2. Yeah, so that's all coming up. So that'll be next time. And before I go, my story. So on Szechuan Sauce Day, this was what was this, 2017, I think? Yeah, when they did the day where a bunch of lives were lost, and yet a certain subsection of us, all we cared about is getting some stupid condiment for our McNuggets. Yeah, just forget the fact that a shooter took out a bunch of innocent people in Las Vegas. Let's talk about that. If you want to, Double Toasted has a great video on it, where they just basically rip people a new one for this. But basically, that day I was driving by, and I was like, you know. I was in the passenger seat with someone else, and I said, can we stop at McDonald's for a second? I want to see if I can get some Szechuan sauce. I'm like, oh, is that today? Yeah, I said. So we stopped, and I came over, went to the back of the line, dude in front of me dressed as Rick. And I said, nope. And I walked back to the thing. He goes, aren't you going to get some sauce? I'm like, no. I'm like, why? And he goes, because if I'm going to get my ass kicked, I don't want the last thing I see standing over me as I lose consciousness is some dude yelling on Pickle Rick at me. Lose consciousness. I'll just wait till the Mulan remake comes out, and I'll just get some Szechuan sauce. That came to pass, no Szechuan sauce. But still, it wasn't worth it. So that's my story, not much. Alright, so anyway, all those things I mentioned right before this, that'll be next time, and until next time, I'm Grant the Movie and TV Guy. See it all, I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all, I appreciate you all. Class dismissed, I love you 3000, be kind to one another. Oh, and thanks to everyone who got my Bo Burner video to 800 views. You guys are awesome, I love you guys. Anyway, I love you 3000. I love you all, class dismissed. Reverse those. Be kind to one another. Go check out Big Shot. It's really pretty good. And thank you all. Take care. Bye.